hello. Welcome back to the Big Fat Psychic channel and all you bloody new subscribers, hello. Okay, if you want a little message from me, send an email and I will welcome you with open eyes. And to all the rest of you, my loyal people, oh, I love you all. I actually have a love for you all. It's so good, it's so good. Right, okay, let's have a look then. So Tyler Perry, he has been apparently singing Megan's praises and Lilibet gorgeous. Well, he confirms what I said. Those children are beautiful. They are beautiful. It's not their fault, okay? As far as I'm concerned, they absolutely exist. And I'll tell you why. I didn't predict Archie because I came in after, so that was 3 years ago. I came in after him. But if you go back 2 videos a couple of years ago, if somebody finds it, let me know. There's over 1,000 on there. But anyway, so yeah, I predicted Lily. I absolutely did. We had a class reading, didn't we, guys? The oldies. Not old people, I meant old people. Channel members. But yeah, so I predicted Lily. I predicted, you know, we got the Ace of Cups, and I said to, at the time, I remember this, I said, what did Harry get Meghan for Valentine's? And he came up with a pregnancy. He'd bought her a pregnancy. We all laughed, but it was, you know, it was pretty funny. And it's pretty spot on as well. The children do exist. But, you know, I keep saying this. Some people will always believe what, you know, they've been told. And they've hung on, you know, they've, so like, said, when you say something to yourself for so long, you know, you think it becomes the truth. So I predicted her, I predicted the birth, I predicted the surrogate, I predicted exactly the month, and even maybe a close around the date as well. You know, you can do that. I thrive on being absolutely detailed, you know. That's what I want from, you know, anybody else if they was going to read. I don't want the wishy-washy and the could be and the like, where it's open to your own interpretation. We get detail here, guys, detail. Okay, so what's he doing? I've got something in my mind. I've got something in my mind. Why was, we're not going to say why first, we're going to say how does he feel about Meghan? Because I know in the past, you know, he hasn't felt that good about her. Doesn't like the way that she was maybe going off on Harry. He did say like he was like a therapist. That is a bit of an odd thing to say, but it's not if you want attention. How does Tyler Perry feel about Meghan? Creativity. So, you know, he's talking a bit of bullshit here. He's saying that there was no problems at the house and they hid out there for weeks before anybody knew. I don't believe this is true. I feel like he's got the best of intentions sometimes, but, you know, these are toys and playthings, Harry and Meghan. You know, he gets them out when he wants to, so he starts talking about them when he wants to, and then stays silent when he's got nothing to plug. I feel this is all about, you know, plugging him, so watch out for something building up. You get the world's attention when you talk about Harry and Meghan. There is no doubt about that. I get attention on my channel talking about Harry and Meghan. So do lots of people, you know. So they do create job opportunities, don't they? I also said as well, somebody said, oh, I want her to go away and disappear. You don't. You feel like that. You love to sort of like hate her. I wouldn't say hate, you don't hate her, but, you know, you don't like her. But what would happen if she goes away? What about our communities? I mean, are you really going to stick around when there's nothing to be talked about with Meghan and Harry anymore? You're not. And we've got communities because of Meghan and Harry. You've got sides. You've got the mix of tears. You've got your sugars. Oh dear. Oh dear. Let's have a look then. What's he plugging then? Was Tyler using... was he an agenda? What's the agenda and the motivation for Tyler to talk about Meghan? And it was mainly Meghan. And yes, I'm her godfather. Oh, right, okay. Well, in the UK, that really doesn't mean jack shit anymore, because it used to. But over the years and like the last generation and our generation, so man 48 and below, you know, it was to be that it was supposed to be a christening in a bloody church, where you get baptised, and also about if anything happened to the parents, these people would step in and always have a hand. Well, I can say in not just my generation, but my mum's generation before, you know, people get divorced and move on, and, you know, godparents aren't the godparents they should be anymore. Maybe you got a few percentage that are really, really genuine and sticking with that, but nah, I can't see it myself. I can't see him being too concerned. He's using it, you know. Anybody who's talking about children to get plug something, which he purely did, he knew what was the motivation, agenda. In a way, it's confirming Lilibet's existence. In a way, it's confirming, you know, Meghan and Harry's tall stories about the royal family. I also just feel like a bit of a dig as well towards the royals. I don't know what they ever did to him, to Tyler, but I just think these kind of, the way he goes about things is pretty ugly. Ugly. Oh, it just lords it over. He's so full of himself as well. He's a bigger, you know, thinks he's a know-it-all. He's come from a lot and he's done a lot, but they lose the way, you know, when they get too big for themselves, too big for their boats. You know, they can spoil it as well. I'd be very, very careful with your words, Tyler, and I do believe he was careful as well. There was nothing in there that Meghan didn't know about. He spent many a late night with Harry. I've said this before. He spent many, you know, smoking the wacky-backy, especially in the early days. So his agenda would be to shine a light, to shine a light. I mean, it's not just attention here, but he's plugging it, but he's having a dig. He's having a dig as well, so I don't know what they mean by that, but there's Harry there, and he's having a dig. So he's saying he was Meghan's therapist. Well, why wasn't Harry? He's been told that, I don't know if they're part of, well, they are part of the same group, okay. How did Meghan feel about what Tyler Perry said? Maybe she feels like she wasn't impressed with everything he said. I take that back. It's poor Meghan, poor Harry, you know. Harry had enough, and, you know, she's practically carried him and supported him. He's got the sticks under his arms. This is about loss and poverty and about the security and how he stepped in. I'm getting 5 years here, 5 years, so would that make sense? That he's, you know, this has been going on with him and them for 5 years. I don't know, she could be fearing something here, because when you let somebody speak for you, you can't have word for word control. You don't have you're not able to manage it neither. So I think there's one or two things in there that maybe she didn't like. Poor Megan. Poor Megan. I feel like she may feel this could cost her. I think she was afraid of what he would say as well, because you got fear of loss. Just, you know, talking about why they left and how they left, and that, you know, she's trying to do damage control. They're trying to do damage control, but, you know, she's not set to gain financially like Tyler is. So has Tyler got something new coming out that he's trying to plug then? Absolutely. There's also a legal case as well. So like maybe statements and getting things legal and telling the truth. So in actual fact, Tyler believes, you know, he was telling the truth. So, you know, maybe that is what has happened. That is what has been interpreted. I mean, you know, Megan being upset, and he was a therapist, and she was saying this, that and the other, and she was upset, and all the press and everything. He's telling the truth. You know, it's consider the source. Always consider the source, where this information has come from. So, you know, he could believe that's the truth because that's what, you know, he believes Megan. And Megan obviously has done a number on him, and with the same sympathy stories and the same battles and struggles, you know, the same things she said to Oprah, she said to Tyler, and you know, anybody else as well. So the story is the same from her, but it, you know, obviously it's been twisted. Whatever he's plugging, there's a strong woman. Oh, I just hope he ain't doing anything like bloody royal. Will Tyler Perry do, you know, a film or documentary on like anything royal? Tyler gets bored very easily, seems to move on quickly. I'm getting unhappiness here, so, you know, it's boredom really. You know, same old, he'd say. I just kind of feel whatever he produces next isn't going to bring him the contentment that he wanted. Maybe this is like something that has not been as popular as things in the past. It tries to like stick like the justice system. So, you know, like people who what is his? So Stephen Lawrence, you know, racial attack and stuff like that. So, you know, about black people, I know they've been you know, harmed. It is quite, in a way, it's quite political with him, but there's an undertone of it as well. No, I'm not sure. I think he feels like it's time for them to move on. I just see boredom. I just see that the next project he has, no matter who he uses to plug it, and that could be, you know, in the Five of Pentacles as well, like using Meghan and Harry to favour his crown, his image, his, you know, whatever. But we're still not going to watch it, so it don't matter what you say, Tyler. This next one is shite. We're going to be bored. We're not going to tune in. It's much samey. I mean, he likes true. That's right. He likes true stories, doesn't he? He likes true stories. So you never know what will be the outcome for Tyler Perry and his involvement with Meghan and Harry. He's going to cry about her as well and bring up that bloody, variety in their projects. There's something amiss here. So I do feel like, when I said she's got none for definite. She's got none for definite. So he's tried helping him before. There's not much you can do with these two talent-wise, especially movies and producers. He wants them to move on and, do other things and focus on true stories. What's in it for him? I just keep getting that dress. I get that dress. She sells out any dress. He'll be there, he will be there. I've just had I'll be there for you. That's Matthew Perry, isn't it? In the Friends. Friends. Yeah, he'll be there for just a while longer. I think he's going, things are getting worse. Meghan, you should do it this way, you should do it that way. Meghan doesn't listen to any of the advice. And sometimes Tyler does feel gleeful, that if they'd have listened to him and Oprah, I just get dark times to come. And I tell you something else as well. I also get, he should be careful, because I'm getting a female here who's got quite a strong case against him, for making unhappy. So I don't think it's aggression, but it's definitely something. It could be like unwanted attention or some form of harassment. So somebody is putting in a case against him as well. They've just done it with Robert De Niro. You just can't believe these things, rather than work for an arsehole for the rest of your life, you save it all up, collect the evidence, and she got a fair few million as well for it. So Tyler, be very careful, because somebody who's worked for you is going to put you in the frame, and you'll have your own true story coming. Okie dokie, that was it from me, and I will be back soon with another reading. Bye now. Bye-bye.
Bye.